Hi everyone, it's Dr. Ali, and I'm coming in for Let's Talk Autism on a Tuesday. Today we're going to speak about some tips for signs of knowing it's autism or just signs of autism, but we're specifically going to get into love versus a hate. It is February and this is our love month, the month where many are talking about love and Valentine's Day. And before I even get a little further, let's just make sure that you can hear and that our sound quality is well. I was on a few minutes ago and the sound quality was not so well. So as you're coming in, please do me a favor and heart it up so I know that you can hear. And I am going to do the same on my end. All right, so let's see if you can hear from now. I'm turning on. Okay, good. So I'm hearing myself, so hopefully that's a good sign. All right, so I'm gonna go through some of the things that I already spoke about, but let me do a quick introduction because this is the first time some of you are seeing me. My name is Dr. Alicia Griffith, and I am an autism parenting expert. I am an audiologist and speech pathologist, which makes me a communication. I'm the mom of an 11-year-old boy, Zachary, who is on the autism spectrum. Hi, Kendra. Kendra, do me a favor and put in some emojis just to let me know that you're hearing me okay. And I'm also the Amazing Gift author, bestseller of Amazing Gift, A Journey to Autism Acceptance. As you are coming in, do me a favor and like it and share it and love it, because that's the way we get more people to hear our message. Also, make sure you let me know what part of the world you are representing so that I can give you a special shout out. I love to give shout outs. I am representing the good old Brooklyn, New York, and as I mentioned, okay, it's breaking up a little bit. All right, so we're just gonna pray that the Facebook gods are on our side today, and we're gonna go as far as we can in terms of hoping we get a nice, clear broadcast in a few. So today we're talking about love and hate, and what I love to speak, why I love to speak about love and why I love to speak about hate is because I feel this is our way of connecting with others, especially, thank you so much. I got the hearts. Thank you. I appreciate it. Especially when it comes to children on the spectrum. They love very strongly, and complete opposite, they also hate very strongly. And the reason why I'm giving you some tips and tools to identify with that is because as soon as you know some things that they love, it will help in how you can create a relationship with them. So some of the top 3 tips, and if you're ready for number 1, just type in number 1 so I can give you 3 tips on how to know what they love, or some tips on what are some of the things that they love. The first thing that they love, and you would like to know when you're getting, thank you, Kendra, and you'd like to know to create that relationship is what's that one topic, area of interest, that one thing that they absolutely love. Hey, Christine, thanks for joining. That they absolutely love to talk about, play with, be immersed in, can spend their entire life, day, minute speaking about. When you find out what's that one thing or one general area that they love, then that's an easy way to have conversation with them, right? That's an easy way to create a relationship. So most kids on the spectrum will have one area that they love. Some is transportation, some is dinosaurs. As you come in, if you're an autism parent, let me know what's that one thing that your child absolutely loves that they can spend literally all day talking about it. Zachary can talk all day about Thomas the Train and trains. That's just what he loves. Anyone that meets him can speak about any one of the trains and they will automatically get a relationship, a smile, and a response from them. So that's the first thing we want to find out is what's that main area or topic of interest that they have. The second thing, if you're ready for number 2, to find out what is the second thing that they love, write down number 2 so I can share it out with you. What is that number 2 thing that they absolutely love? Number 2. They love schedules. So the first S is a specific thing or object or general category that they love to talk about. The second thing that they love is a schedule. Keeping them on a schedule can make your life and their life so much smoother. They know without knowing time that 8 o'clock is when the bus comes. I don't know if you've ever noticed that before your child even knew time, they just knew when the bus was coming. They also know when it's lunchtime. They also know when it's time to do a specific activity that they love. Way before Zachary knew time, he was able to come in and tell me, Mom, it's my break time, or Mom, it's tablet time, because he started to learn tips and tricks to help him to know what 7 o'clock meant way before he was knowing how to tell time. He knew how to identify the 7, and it helped him to learn along the way how to tell time. So the second thing, and I want you to write it down, is schedule, 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 schedule. They absolutely love schedules. And you want to make sure, if you can, try and establish a schedule as much as you can. I'm just double checking everything is fine on this end. Great. Try to establish a schedule as quick as you can. Guys, share this out because we want others to hear about great ways to connect with our children and how they can find out some of the things that they love. So we spoke about a specific topic. We spoke about them having a specific schedule. Our kids connect a lot with smiling. Smiling, and I'm not just talking the light smile from the face, but I'm talking about that smile from deep, deep down, way from the bottom. Hey, Stacy. They can connect through smiles. And when I mean smiles, what I mean is when you get together with them, and if you create that relationship and you get that smile from them, oh my goodness, it lights up everything around you and it lights them up. And that's one of the things why I love to share when I'm doing certain things with Zachary, because I know that when he comes and he just bees himself and he's in his world and he's smiling, it connects with so many others. So find out how they smile, what makes them smile, how, you know, how many things can you do to get them smile? Do they smile when you do something silly? Do they smile when you have a silly voice? Do they smile when you do jumping jacks? I mean, what is it that makes them smile? Besides that specific topic, because we already did specific topic, I don't want you to think that it's only Thomas that can make Zachary smile. Zachary smiles when I just sit with him and I spend time with him. Time spent can mean the world to a child on the spectrum because there's so much in their own world. So when you get that smile, excuse me, when you get that smile, it's something that they love to do. So those are the 3 things that they love. I'm going to give you 3 quick things that they hate, because on the opposite side of love, you're going to write hate. So everyone write down the word hate now so that I know that you're still with me, and also to keep engagement going so that the message can get spread out there. Just write hate, 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 hate. Hate is such a strong word, and I usually don't like to use it, but when our kids hate, they hate, and there's no doubt about it. So what are the things that they hate? The first thing that they hate is something new. Something new. If they are used to doing a specific routine and then you throw in something that's completely new, I don't know if anyone of you guys have ever tried this. Oh my God, you can see their face of, what is that? You know? So that's their immediate response to something that's new. What you have to do during those moments, there are 2 things you can do. You can either start to prepare them by letting them know something new is going to happen. Let's give it a try. Or you can do something as when something new happens, let them know it's not so bad. It's not so bad. And that's what I do with Zachary. When we're trying new foods and he's not in the mood, hi Zuri, thanks for joining. And he's not in the mood for trying something new, what I would do is just tell him, hey, it's not so bad. Give it a try. It's not so bad. So you move that whole foreign concept of something new, something that they absolutely are not ready for, something that throws them off of whatever routine or schedule they have in their head, to even just to try to accept it or try to embrace it by letting them know, hey, it's not so bad. So they don't like something new. They don't like to be thrown off schedule, like something completely unexpected happens and you have no description of why it's happening, you're going to get responses. You're going to get behaviors. You're going to get crying. You're going to get a whole bunch of things that you do not want, because here comes something that's off schedule. For example, me doing this at 6 o'clock when he knows I usually do it at 8:30. So I'm definitely going to get more interruptions than usual. Careful with the back. What's this on your face? All right. And I'm getting ready to wrap up now, okay? So I'll definitely get more interruptions than usual, which is fine because I knew it's a change in our routine. So here comes that change in the routine, something that they exactly don't like. So sometimes you get the hate out of them. That's okay. You can still work through things and just keep talking and keep communicating to help them deal with the process and go through the process. The last thing that they don't like, this last thing that they absolutely hate is a mean-spirited person. Hi, Janine. Thanks for joining. Is a mean-spirited person. They don't have to say much. They don't have to do much. But if you have a mean-spirited person around a child with autism, they feel it. They know it, and they will respond to it. So even though sometimes they're already in their own world and you think they're not paying attention to what's going on, when there's a mean-spirited person in the area, they don't like it. And you'll see responses in the child. So pay attention to some of the things that they don't like. If you know the things that they hate, absolutely. If you know the things that they hate and you can try and avoid that, then you're going to have easier ways of communication. You're going to have easy ways of connecting, and you're going to have an easier relationship with your child. So start being more aware. Guys, as you're coming in, make sure to share this out and invite those that need to get it. Invite your tribe, invite your family, because this is information that they don't know. Heck, we didn't even know it. You didn't know it until you started learning and watching it over time, or some of you may be learning it now. If you know the things that a person loves, and you also know, guys, you know exactly in the background, I'm a mama, I'm gonna continue, and you also know the things that they hate, then if you try and identify the things that they hate in their environment, and you start working on it, and you start increasing the things that they love, and you start working on that, then you're going to notice changes in the relationship that you have with your child. For those that it's not your child and you're just a caregiver, you're just a family member, I'm giving you tips to help you to learn how to engage with autism, because autism is 1 in 68. Over 1 million families are affected with autism. So you're going to see autism somewhere, especially in the United States and in countries outside. So when you start learning these tips, tricks, this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. I do it for my autism moms, but I'm doing it for everyone in society, because we don't live at home, because we don't only live inside of our house. So we have to be bold to share this information with them so that when they see it on the outside and they want to connect with a child on the spectrum, or they want to help them, or they want to understand them, everyone write down understand, then they have to learn more tips and more tricks and more things about them that will help them to create a better relationship. So I'm Dr. Ali. I'm just coming in for a little bit of Let's Talk Autism. If you have any questions, now is a perfect time to ask it. And use this opportunity to share the word, spread the word of autism. You don't have to do it because I'm making it so easy for you. I'm giving you tips, I'm giving you tricks. I'm helping the world to learn more how to engage with you and how to engage with your child. So all you have to do as I come in, as I post, make sure you tap that top so that you get my live notifications when I jump in. Sometimes I jump in off of Tuesday when I get a thought. Like this week I shared a little bit about Zachary saying hi. So make sure you're following on that live notification so that you can get some of these tips. Now, if you're not an autism parent and you're thinking, oh, I don't need to know this because I'm not an autism mom. A lot of these tips and tricks, guess what? Works with your colleagues, works with your clients, works with your bosses, works with creating great relationships, great communication. The strategies and tips I learned from engaging with Zachary and with other autism families are the same strategies and tips that I've learned that's made me such an effective communicator, period. If you follow any of these, learn specific topics, learn about scheduling, smile, You'll